Hi, welcome back to Everyday Race. Now, if you ever wondered if a gut in a catalytic converter gives you more power and improves your gas mileage, makes the car sound better, you came to the right place because I always wondered that myself. And luckily for me, the previous owner decided to gut the catalytic converter that came on my truck. And since it's got a bunch of rust and it's not very legal, and it stinks, which is a side effect of a gutted catalytic converter, I've decided to order a new pipe for my 95 Ford Ranger. And today I'm going to test them back to back to see exactly what happens. And does it give you more power? Does it give you better gas mileage? What else does it do? So, enough talking. Let's get started. Alright, so first let's look at the test vehicle, which is a 95 Ford Ranger, extended cab, short bed, equipped with a 98 Ford Ranger 2.5 liter four-cylinder engine, which is 119 horsepower. The truck's got a stock 5-speed Mazda manual transmission. It's got a 8.8 limited slip differential, equipped with a 373 gear ratio, and tires are 235 75 15s. Total weight of the truck with me in it and a full tank of gas is 3,780 pounds. So let's get to the first test, which is exhaust sound. Alright, so in the next test I'm going to measure acceleration. I just put full tank of gas in the truck. And I'm heading to the testing grounds. I'm going to do first two tests with the gutted cat and then the last two tests with the a normal catalytic converter. And I'm going to show you the data from Torque app. So let's get started. Ready, set, go. Two, three, go. Ready, ready, set, go. 60. Converter, test, two. Ready, set, go. 60. Alright, so the results are in. First test from a gutted cat was a 5.98 seconds, 40 to 60 miles an hour. Second test was identical at 5.98 seconds, 40 to 60 miles an hour. Then with the working catalytic converter, the time slowed down on the third test to 6.01 seconds. And fourth test
to 6.31 seconds, 40 to 60 miles an hour. So as you can see, got a catalytic converter seemed to make engine more powerful. But in reality, I really didn't feel a difference. So I've decided to compile all 4 runs on one screen and play them all together just by looking at the data. So let's check that out. Alright, so since the differences were so small between all those runs, I've decided to do something else. Not to show bigger difference between more powerful engine and less powerful engine, one thing you can do is hook up a trailer to a truck, and that would increase the time difference between the less powerful engine and bigger and a more powerful engine. So since I didn't want to hook up a trailer, I've decided just to make 2 runs up the hill on the incline. So I've made 2 runs, one with a gutted catalytic converter on the first run and one with a working catalytic converter on the second run. So let's look at those runs. What the hell, dude? Just go. What's wrong with you? Ready, set, go. Alright, since I couldn't complete time runs thanks to a Prius driver, I had to do something else. I've decided to take the data in third gear on both of those runs and put them into graph time versus engine speed. So from 3,400 RPM to like 4,000 RPM. And the slope of those lines would tell me pretty much acceleration rate. So the blue line represents a working catalytic converter, and the red line represents a gutted catalytic converter. And the slope would tell us if one engine is one exhaust make the engine more powerful than the other one. And as you can see, both lines are very similar. That tells us that the torque that the engine produced from 34 to 4,000 RPM is pretty much the same. So power wise, that catalytic converter doesn't really make that much of a difference. So now let's go to the gas mileage. Alright, so the next test was the one that I was most curious about, and that's the MPG test. Which one gives you better gas mileage? So I took the truck on the same route on a highway at 60 miles an hour. Put truck on cruise control both times, which is not very good for gas mileage, but I wanted to get as consistent result as possible. As you can see on the screen, the top is the gutted cat, and the bottom is the working catalytic converter. I did the loop, filled it up. Unfortunately, it didn't give me any decent results. 60 miles was just not good enough, and the pump didn't put enough gas or put too much gas. So what I ended up doing is taking a longer term test. So I've driven With the guided catalytic converter, I've driven 2,651 miles since. I put 128.792 gallons, and that netted me 20.584 mpgs. That's for the guided cat, and it's a city and highway driving. And with the cat, I've driven 1,034 miles. I put 51.813 gallons, which netted me 19.96 mpgs. So the gutted cat, after all, gave me roughly half a mile per gallon improvement. So since I have a catalytic converter on my truck, I've lost half a mile to the gallon. So these are the results, and I'd love to hear your feedback on this. Maybe you've done something similar, or what other tests or other mods I can do to my truck to improve MPGs. So that's gonna be it for today, and like always, have a good day.